Okay, okay. Turn off that crap. And just fiddling with some things. Okay. I don't remember what I did there. I think I just changed the cambers, yeah. Probably won't need as much fuel as last time. Or I realize I need to remove you here. I think I might move real time up here. From that one. Yeah. I have to get used to that. But it'll be easier for me to see. Oh, I realize our clues got. Oh. It's no good. Great stream so far. Well, I'm very prepared. Shift that a bit more that way. There we go. Okay. Right, one more thing I need to fiddle with on my side. Here. Okay, should be good now. Time's up. Oh, the server is gonna end before SRS starts. Why are you guys flashing? Why is my pit thing on? I need to reopen my the magic software probably. But left, long left, not so long right. Oh no, it's pretty long. This left, need to be careful on because on the exit you can go into that, yeah, that light post, another right, another left, and then it's like a double left, yeah. And then this is like a quite a sharp right, like an acute hairpin right. Really? And then fast. Sorry, I need to open my software. Those flashing lights be bugging me. Okay, now they're stopped. Yeah. Didn't know what preset I was on that. There you go. Let me put a timer on my phone as well. Maybe 5 minutes. Ooh. I'm gonna let June go by. I'm gonna let the two of them go by because probably more up to date with the track than I am. I don't think Thomson Road has ever been one I've been particularly good at. Kind of hard to tell what gear I should be in. Gonna be spicy doing that each lap. Second feels long out of that corner. Little lift there. First gear is actually quite nice in this car. So it can be used out of hairpins. I was thinking it couldn't because you get so used to a lot of cars where first gear is just for take off and that's it. Oh, that grass took me. Ooh. Car like suddenly goes when I touch the grass. Especially in the FFB, which is a bit terrifying. Why am I pushing so hard? One, two, one. I think you were down one. Probably can go down a bit on fuel as well. Whoa, 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 whoa. Where's my wheel on? Yeah, 3 liters a lap. Definitely could take out some, I'd say. That's the sharp right. It's this one I'm thinking of. I don't know what I'm thinking of. Keep forgetting which corner is which in this track. Yeah. That's a bit late. So it's like somewhere between the 200 and 150 you can brake. But I don't think I can do it at the 150. Is Nico at 201? Fuck off, like. Yeah, good luck, Ricochet. At least I know up again to 205s. Feel like that should be in third gear. I'm not consistency at this track. Hey, Presley. I think it's like in Singapore or Indonesia. Yeah. But yeah, I only know it because I've raced it in AC. Otherwise, like, I wouldn't have ever heard of it. I have no idea what raced here in real life. I want to say like a junior formula did back in the 60s or something. Like they did F3 races here or something, but I don't even know if that's correct. Wheel too much there. Is it? Get one more lap done. Yeah, we're just practicing. It's about to go to the lobby's about to open, so qualifying in a few minutes. Quite tricky to remember the corners in this track, I find. But I've raced here a few times, so it's coming back to me. Got my braking all wrong for that one. Oh, and that one. Ah, well, we'll leave it at that. Okay. From 61 to 73. Yeah, I thought it was like using the 60s. Right. So Miko is a freak and did this a 121 something here. Like 4 seconds quicker than me. Or was it 201, sorry. 121 seconds. Multiplied by 60. How am I saying? 20 multiplied by 60 divided by 121. Oh, that's 9.9 laps. Don't know if he could make it 10 laps. I'll put in 10 liters, 10 laps of fuel though. And it was like 3. Yeah. I think that should be a lot of fuel. Because I was doing like 2.9 liters a lap, I think. Does the app say? Last lap 2.96. Ah, it's close. Last 2.86. Let's just go at 32 just to be extra safe. Alright, let's switch to the lobby. That's a very aggressive background. I'm blinding you.
Your skin is okay.
Oh, Virgilio's racing. Nice. Oh, I don't think Michael's racing. Pity. Yeah, it's a nice car, isn't it? Be worried about the head popping off that light window. Welcome to the jungle. Mateo's smashed windows. I love Yari's livery. This is definitely wins livery of the season. They're touring this year, you think? The car are going to Singapore. He's practicing his starts. I don't know who Jacob is, or Jacob. But I saw he does have a decent amount of SRS rating, so he must have... Oh, the song, okay. I wouldn't know too much Guns N' Roses. I know like their main few hits from their first like album or two. Welcome to the Jungle, Paradise City, Sweet Child of Mine. I think there's one more I know. There is, I know there's one more. Oh, Knocking on Heaven's Doors. Okay. Which I think is from a different album. Like an album or two later from their first one. But yeah, I'm not a big rocker. But I recognize they're very good. Used to play Welcome to the Jungle a lot on Guitar Hero 3. Thing is, I don't know if they'd be good live or not. Because I think, what was that, Axl Rose was like great singer in that, but like what version are you going to get him on the day? I don't know if he's sobered up or anything like that. I don't really follow that stuff, so, but you know, they were lunatics back in the day, so. Thing is, if they're still doing it now, they must... I like to believe they'd still enjoy doing it, so I think it'd be good. But did Slash ever make up with them? Like, does he actually tour with them again? Because didn't he leave after the first album? This again is like where my limited knowledge of them is kind of showing. Yeah, I'm nearly certain like he left after the first album. Now, I don't know if there were reunions and that. Oh, that's a lot of smoke. Let's get a banker lapping. See, this is where I know, like, I'm really not into any type of rock or heavy metal or anything, because Radiohead, I'm like, how different are they to Guns N' Roses. I assume they are quite different, but I'm just not. Don't listen to any of those genres really. Very different. Okay, yeah. I mean, I pretty much listen to only hip-hop, but there's types of hip-hop then I won't listen to, and I would say they're very different, so. Yeah, like, I mean, Guns N' Roses is more metal, isn't it, then? And then, rather than rock, let's say. So I really shouldn't be equating the two. Yeah, I'm quite particular about my tastes as well. I'm definitely not the type who says, oh yeah, I'll listen to anything. It's like, no. Yeah, I remember you saying. Three seconds off Miko, 1 second off Matteo. Let's see if I can close the gap to Matteo. I won't out qualify him. But if I can get under a second to Matteo, I'd be happy. Getting over more to the other side of the track. Northern Soul, Skate, Reggae, Hip Hop, yeah. I think there's quite a bit you listen to that I'd like to listen to. I'm just kidding. And to be fair, like, even though I'm like, say I'm not into rock, like I still like if I hear a good song by them, I'll listen to it. I just don't listen to their albums and stuff, but I'm sure if, like, I think there will be a day in the future where I do eventually get into someone like Radiohead and that, because I'll be like, I know they're one of the greats. I should give them a chance, so. Okay. Is that the Radiohead? Yeah. Yeah, they're one of the groups where there's like certain albums that are a bit more approachable than others. Unfortunately, I've kind of lost the lap attempt. But whatever. Right, Ricochet is 4/10 ahead of me. Robert is 8/10. It's looking like the I need to do. Today can be okay. Ah. All came together in that second part of that lap. It's quicker than any lap I did in practice, so I have to be happy enough with that. Whatever it is, relative to the field. 4. Okay. Oh, it's just off Robert. Just off Robert. Just off Robert. And within 4/10 of Mattia. Unless he... Oh, he might go quick here, actually. See what Mattia does. Nico's a freak, so we want to clear him. Within 2.4, and a track like this being within 2.4 of him is close. Okay, yeah, okay. A second off Mattia sounds about right. Yeah, I watched a good amount of it. I watched most of it, although the last part got interrupted because I was getting on the bus for football, so I had some lag spikes. But yeah, I watched it. Yeah, quite the chaotic end to it. I have a friend who's a Ferrari fan, but he doesn't like Hamilton, loves Leclerc, and he also kind of likes Williams. So those last few laps couldn't have gone worse for him. Oh, and he'd rather Piastri win out of like Piastri, Norris, and Verstappen. Oh, yes, they went really bad for him those last few laps. Oh, that T1 overtake was insane. Oh, shit. Nearly wasn't ready. Didn't realize I'd switched. What's I gonna say? Terrible start. Got my clutch ramp. Just move to the side. Took my foot too much off the clutch. If you swapped Verstappen and Piastri, they would have crashed going into turn 1 is the thing. No way Piastri would have let Verstappen do that without running him off the track. I was also thinking, it's like, geez,
Skins unavailable.
this race kind of
Carry
breaks
on.
the saying the race isn't won into turn one. It was like, actually, it kind of was. Yeah. Oh, look, Verstappen's an absolute freak, like. I don't care if people don't like him, I get why they wouldn't. But to anyone say he's not one of the most talented drivers of all time, you're absolutely hating. I don't think there's anything quite like him that I've seen, like, out of the drivers I've seen in the last decade in F1. Like, I still rate, like, Hamilton really highly in that. But there are things Verstappen can do that I don't think Hamilton can. Although there are a few things Hamilton can do that I don't know if Verstappen can. Yeah, I saw Nico's car just already multiple seconds ahead. Look at how far Miko is ahead of everyone. Fucking hell. Ooh, that was an accident. Although I think if you're good, that's actually the quickest way of going around. He's looking to take advantage of my struggles. I'm not driving well this opening laps. Yeah, I didn't see Hamilton's early years. Like, I saw his Mercedes era pretty much. I miss some of the Prime Alonso stuff as well, but I did get to see him in 2012 when he was like driving the ass off that Ferrari to nearly win a world championship when it shouldn't have been close to that. So, yeah, that's fine. This track I'm not the most comfortable on. Like, I hit a good qualifying lap for me, but like I'm quite inconsistent. I think I've always been like, I'll have a good lap, bad lap, good lap, bad lap. And I am reading in the corners, so luckily this track has enough parts of the track to read the chat. If I cared about getting distracted, I wouldn't be streaming. Alright, at least not have chat open. Yeah, it is quite technical. It's a lot of, I mean... A lot of it is like the first section there after the hairpin, you can see there's like the S's there really. And there's a bit more of it here. This turn is like really hard to do well, I think. these sort of cars. Kind of, you feel like pushing hard into one on the exit, and then you realize it actually has set your, it messes you up for the next turn, so you have to be quite careful. There's a few big mistakes in that lap, so I think this lap, as long as I don't mess it up, I think it should be quicker. I think that was, yeah, I tried third gear in that corner, but I think it's a second gear corner. The problem with some of these corners is, like, I don't know if they're second or third gear. Keep braking before that corner slightly, and I don't think I should. Those are the tenths I thought I lost last lap. Ooh. Saved. It's gonna be a slow exit. Seems to be kind of not gaining or losing time. I think I got a few seconds or a few tenths on me there. Okay. Seem to be just off the pace of the guys up ahead. Gary seems to be struggling a bit in this car. I don't know where this lap came from. I'm like way quicker than my qualifying. That's a good lap now. But I always follow up a great lap with a shite lap, so they end up averaging out to be average laps. Hopefully I can buck that trend. But I didn't study stats. I don't believe in them, so, you know. Statistically, I'm gonna say it's not gonna happen, because I don't believe it. Statistics is made up. Bullshit. Oh, Rob, no! Ooh. That was lucky. Well, unlucky for Rob. Lucky for me and Michal. He's gone deep. I went a bit deep as well though. Alright, that's a good lap. Bit slower than the last one, but you know, within a few tenths I'm happy. If I can be within 2 to 3 tenths of my best lap every time, I'd be very happy. Oh, someone's gone deep there, I think. Oh! Oh, that was Jacob. That was a lap car. And Tia's made a mistake, though. That was the car. It's... thought I saw it a little bit wrong. Bit of a power slide by me there. I don't think there's anywhere I can overtake here, really. Ooh, I've gone deep, I've gone deep. Few mistakes there. Yeah, and I'd set myself up bad for that corner. I gone too deep in the previous one. A bit deep again. Let me slow exit. Much the same time as me cat. Exit. Went a bit deeper there and then turned the car right around. Ooh, slidey. Make good ground there. It's a better turn. Some slipstream. No, it doesn't seem like I'm getting any. Ooh. Ooh. Had to let go of the wheel there slightly and recatch it. Unfortunately, it's slow. Oh, Brian, yeah. Not enough, unfortunately. Oh well. I messed up the start the way I did. It's pretty much what's going to happen. I'll take a 6, but a bit disappointing. It was fun. It was fun. Probably one of the best I've ever felt on that track. Took me a few laps to get comfortable, but that was the other issue. Maybe if I got a bit more comfortable early into the race. But otherwise, that was good fun. sweating. I would have needed him to make a mistake, I think. I think Kyle isn't going to make a big mistake generally. So he's hard to overtake. And that track is, a track isn't the easiest to overtake unless you know. Hi, Mikhail. Good job. Congrats. Ooh, whoops. I see fell back. No worries. Alright, see you, Frosty. Enjoy your evening. Listen, hey, Virgilio. Yeah, I'm not sure. Doesn't? Oh, maybe it doesn't. Took me a few laps to get up to pace. Fortunately, I had a horrendous start. Put my foot off the clutch too far. Then I just moved to the side, just so not to get in people's way. Where's Yari? Ooh, what happened here? Oh, is that Yari behind me actually? It might be, but for some reason his livery's the wrong one. Pretty sure that is Yari behind me. Yeah, it is. Oh, what happened? Ricochet. Oh, you did get murdered. By Lupa. No. Was it Lupa? No. It was Virgilio. Virgilio, that's... You're off to jail, mate. You're off to jail. Arrest this man. Hey, Matteo. Yeah, I don't know. In another game, would have you bounced off that hard? I don't know. I think... Yeah. I think that might have happened in most games, to be honest. Because you're going quite quick by that stage. And I think he collides with the front end of the car, which turns you more. Yeah. My race was kind of uneventful. I dropped time for a while because I just couldn't get comfortable. Wait, you were sent to the pits? Had you not readied up? Yeah, I was wondering where you were actually, because I knew you all qualified me. You qualified really well, if I remember. Or no, maybe, I don't know actually, I was thinking that was like before the last laps were set, but you were... Ah. Wait, you're at the pits from the get-go? Huh. That's really weird. Huh, really? Oh, an internet hiccup. Ooh. Oh man, that sucks. I'm sorry that happened. But why isn't your livery showing for me? There should have been slots. I mean, because you can even see it. There's an empty grid slot. Yeah, you can see his car is missing. Like you can see he should be, his slot is there. Like he should have been starting behind you, Mikael. After Rob. That's really weird. Unless there's a particular issue with that grid box at this track. I lost a lot of time on these first few laps, just being a bit messy. Don't get comfortable. I think it was once I got to like the fourth lap, I finally settled in. There wasn't much of my from my end, except for this one moment with Rob. I just got a bit sent it a bit hard, shifted down then, maybe. Yeah, I got a bit slidey into the wall. Oh, that was close. That was really close. Yeah, having triples RVR makes a big difference for hairpins. Just being able to look into the corner. What happened to Mattia, actually? Is he always behind them? Crest cheese is quite nice. Pancake lenses are so much better than lenses on my headset I used to have. It's just a nice move. Yeah, he seemed to be struggling. Because I know he lost pace to you again then. Oh yeah, here. I think I'd seen this at the moment. Yeah, he went in quite deep. Yeah, I'd seen that moment because avoiding Jacob as well. I mean, he was still quicker than me, but... Oh, yes. I think it's Miko who needs to do that first. I was like surprised that I was within 2.5 seconds of Miko in qualifying. I was like, oh my god. I was expecting to be like 3.5. Yeah, I was following you, but I never really got... There was like only at one lap. Was it this lap? No, it was the lap before. Yeah, this was the like one time I actually got quite close to you and thought there might be a chance I could overtake. But I knew I couldn't overtake into this section. But then I lost time to you after this because I think I cooked it into the corner, into the left-hander here. And then I never really got close enough. Yeah. And I'm slow here and you get away again. Yeah, you're quite far away now. There wasn't really any slipstream I felt, because... Is it this app? Yeah, I'm within 6/10 of you here. I was within 6/10 of you coming out of here. And I was still within 6/10 of you by the end of the straight. There was like no slipstream at all. Pretty sure there was quite some slipstream at Riverside, so... I'm holding up the flying fin. And slipstream is not a... Yari is struggling in this car, I think. Is it 0.4? Okay, maybe. Yeah. Wait, we can change the RPM limiter. I did not know that. Although I'm not at the limiter, am I? I don't think I'm at the limiter anyway. Oh no, I am. I'm still not capping it though. I'm just in the red zone. Interesting. But you're not getting away from me either. So I think we must have been like... Does this show for... Okay, it does. You're 236, 237 there. Like... Yeah. Yeah, I'm 239. Like it's... Our speed is pretty much the same. Might have helped with some of the corners. Yeah, some of the corners were awkward in terms of knowing what to do. Like hairpin for me was first gear. This corner for me was second gear. Then up to third. And then third all the way through here. Down to second. Up to third. Fourth. Down to third. Down to second. Up to third, down to second. Actually, a lot of the times in practice I was seeing, do I stick to one of the gears, and I found I had to keep going up and down in this section. Then up to third again. Then down to first. Yeah. Mini RC cars. Yeah, I had fun with the combo. It was good. Yeah, I'm surprised how long first gear is. Like, I'm so used to like a load of cars where first gear is can't use it out of hairpins. This car, you should. Alright, so the results are up. I know last week's results are up. Sorry. Yeah, it's interesting. Yeah, it's interesting that. Races. Okay. Eco 201.89. Like, this is ridiculous. The second quicker in sector 1. 6/10 sector 2. 5/10 sector 3. Yeah. I don't think that type of car was designed to be parked in car parks anyway. Mateo with a 2032. Pretty impressive. Oh, that was Rob. Oh, did he run into more issues? He must have. Oh, he lost a load of spots. Oh, that sucks. And Jim had an issue there as well. This sucks. Like, I mean, he was starting from the pits. That's a balls, and those pits are so far behind the straight as well. Rich people will leave. Yeah. I wonder where I would have finished if I hadn't messed up the start. Seems like if I hadn't messed up the start and then settled down earlier as a result, I think I might have been able to keep fourth. It's a tough track to overtake on, so might have been able to hold my position. I mean, we're all pretty close from 3rd to 6th. Yeah. I don't think I want to do any more racing. Will I? No, I don't know. I did a Nordschleife race on iRacing before this. Just 3 laps with the BMW M2 CS. And I didn't record it, but it ended up being a really good race for me. Because I went from like 22nd to 10th. Just again by just keeping it clean. No, I started 23rd actually. Went from 23rd to 10th. But I'm thinking about like recording the replay and putting it up because there's some good moments in it. Yeah, I'm starting to feel the fatigue now because of that. So I think I'm gonna end it at that. Where are you racing tomorrow, Ricochet? Martinsville and Riverside again with the Ferrari. The spike, Leo. Which one is the spike? I don't know if I've done the spike one. I'm guessing that's no. Oh, that one. Huh. I've never done that one. Interesting. Okay, so likes that and then does that. Ooh. Yeah, in between the NASCAR and short layout. Yeah, you're struggling a bit with this car at the moment. Well, alright, I am going to end it at that. Is that small? I think I might need to make those slightly bigger. I don't know, I've been messing around with the font size for my box there. It's made it a bit smaller than it used to be, and then what I had it last week I thought was a little small, so I think that's a good size. I keep like trying to play around with my layouts a bit at the moment. Thinking of like putting in the sight monitors of my view as well somewhere on the stream. Thinking like one in this corner here and then like one in this corner here, so the left monitor here and the right monitor there. Not too big, but yeah, thanks for watching. Enjoy racing with Ricochet tomorrow. But that's all for me. Enjoy your week. Don't know when I'll be streaming again. I'll try and do something later in the week. But until then, bye.